Using 74LS283, now we can perform the addition operation and subtraction operation parallelly for any number of bits. Clear? Now suppose I have a numbers 1011 and suppose 0110 or 1. Suppose I have a numbers. I want to perform addition of these two numbers. This is number 1 and this is number 2. To perform addition of these two numbers, 1 bit, 2nd bit, 3rd bit and 4th bit, I need to use 4-bit parallel adder. Clear? Now here to perform the addition 1011 and 0111. To perform this addition, what is the result now? 110 carry is generating. Then 110 carry is given 011. 110 carry is generating. 110 and carry is generating. Clear? Means the final answer is generated. Final answer is generated by considering the carries generating from lower bits to the higher bits, lower bits to the higher bits, and then from lower bits to the higher bit as a MSB of my sum. Clear? Now by this example, can I say that my final answer sum cannot be generated unless and until the carries from LSB to the first bit to the second bit to the third bit is not generating? Can I say like this? Because when I am performing the addition operation to generate the final answer, I need to wait for the carry generating from LSB to the MSB. Clear? And as I need to wait to generate a final answer by considering a generated carry from LSB to the next bits, there is a time required. And that time required is the wastage of my time. Or I can say that it is the delay required to generate a carry and sending to the next higher bits. Clear? Now here it is generating a delay and that delay is nothing but carry propagation delay. What you have to say that it is carry propagation delay. The delay required to generate the carry from LSB to the higher bits is nothing but carry propagation delay. And to generate a final answer, this carry propagation delay is more. Clear? So as number of bits will be more, the carry propagation delay is also going to be increased. And that much time I will take to perform the addition or a subtraction operation here. Clear? Now here in this case, I have 4 bits. So time required, maybe let's say take the 4 seconds. Assuming that for generating a carry from one bit to the next bit, it is taking 1 second. For example, actually it is in the nanosecond or a macrosecond internally into the processor. Clear? But for sake of simplicity, I am saying that for generating a carry from lower order to the next order bit, my carry propagation delay is 1 second. So to perform the addition of 4 bits, I need 4 seconds to generate the final carry and to generate the final answer. Clear? So if I will take the 8 bits, then my carry propagation delay is going to be increased to the 8 seconds. If I will take the 16-bit addition, it will take the 16 seconds. If I will take the 24-bit addition, then it will take 24-bit seconds and so on. Means as the number of bits going to be increased into the addition, the carry propagation delay is also going to be increased. And to overcome from this problem, the new concept is introduced, that is nothing but look ahead carry adder. Clear? Now what happens into the look ahead carry adder? Here whenever the carry is generating from last LSB or last bit, whenever the carry is generating from last bit, at the same time the carries are generating at the first bit, second, these are calculated. Clear? These are calculated in advance. And then by considering the carry generation, the final sum is the final sum is going to be performed. Clear? So here whatever time is required for generation of the first bit carry, second bit carry and third bit carry, that time is going to be saved. So only within a 1 second, means whatever the 1 second is required to generate a LSB carry, within that time, as soon as the last LSB carry is generated, at the same time the remaining carries are also going to be generated, which is saving here in this case 3 seconds of time. Clear? Because after in 1 second last carry is going to be generated, at the same time by considering that carry, the remaining 3 carries are also going to be generated. So 3 seconds of time is going to be saved here. That is the advantage of using the look ahead carry adder. The concept of look ahead carry adder. What is the concept of look ahead carry adder? Instead of waiting for generation of a carry of each and every bit and then generating the final sum or the final carry output, calculate the carry generating from the second, third, fourth and so on bits at the same time when the carry generating from LSB to the next higher bit. That is a look ahead carry adder. Clear? In advance the carries are identifying here and performing the operation. Clear? That is the look ahead carry adder. Now we know the full adder circuit. How the full adder circuit is? Already we have seen a full adder circuit. Now I can draw the full adder circuit like this. Let's say this is the XOR gate. Open your notebook and check the expression for full adder circuit. This is a XOR gate. The inputs given as A and B. It is generating some output. This input is given as a input to the second XOR gate, which is generating the sum. The first AND gate is taking the input A and B. This is the first input, second input, and it is generating the output to the second XOR gate. I am giving the next input as the carry in. This is a carry input. And second AND gate, this second AND gate is taking the A XOR B as a first input and second input is a carry input. This is given as a input to the OR gate and the second input to the OR gate is the output of this AND gate. This is nothing but my carry. This is a full adder circuit. Already we have seen this full adder circuit. Yes. Have you verified in your notebook? Already we have implemented full adder circuit. Clear?
Yes.
नया कुछ नहीं है इसमें. The last full adder circuit as it is I have taken here. To use this full adder or to implement the look ahead carry generator. Clear? Now I am going to implement a full adder. But to calculate the advance carry, to calculate the carry in advance, I am going to generate one more circuit. Clear? And how to design that circuit? For that purpose, I am using this full adder. Clear? Now in this circuit, now I am going to use the two functions. We'll define the two functions. The first function is the carry generate. First function is the carry generate. And second function is the carry propagate. Carry propagate. Okay. Now to generate a carry, now the AND gates is there. This AND gate is generating a carry. So I am giving a name here. Let's say GI. Clear? The input I am representing as now AI BI. Carry input I am representing as a Ci, and the final carry generating is Ci plus 1. If it is a C0, the final output generating is a C1. Clear? Now, AI, BI, the output generating here, that is AI XOR BI. A XOR B. Clear? Now, this output, now I am saying that this is a carry propagation. And I am giving the name to the output as a PI. I am simply using a symbols here. Clear? The final sum generating is nothing but a SI. Do you clear? कुछ भी नहीं किया है मैंने यहाँ पे. Simply I have given the variable names. Clear? Till this point, do you clear?
Yes.
ये समझ में आ गया तभी आगे का समझ में आ जाएगा. To implement.
Can you repeat this, please?
हाँ. To implement look ahead carry adder, now I have used a full adder circuit. In this full adder circuit, the A and B input is given to the XOR gate and the output I am giving to the next XOR gate to generate the final sum along with the carry input. Clear? To generate a carry, now I have a first AND gate which is accepting the AB input and the second AND gate which is accepting the carry input and the A XOR B. And then the output I am giving to the OR gate which is generating a final carry. So by using the full adder minimized Boolean expression, we have designed this full adder circuit. All we are familiar with this circuit. Clear? Now to implement carry look ahead adder. To implement carry look ahead adder circuit, now I am using the same full adder circuit and I have given here the symbol names only. Clear? For that I am using two functions. Whatever output is generated by the first XOR gate, that is A XOR B. This is nothing but A XOR B, na? Now this A XOR B, I am saying that this is the function as a carry propagate, and I am given simple name variable as a PI. You can give any name. Clear? Similarly, the carry generation, which is generating the output of a final. The first part of that carry generation is a AB multiplication. This is nothing but your AB. Clear? So simply I have given here the variable names PI and GI. So G is nothing but a carry generation and P is nothing but the carry propagation. Clear? What is the logic behind this? I want to design the look ahead carry adder. Means what? Here carry kahan pe generate ho rahi hai? The carry is generating finally here till this point. To find out the carry generating last carry, what is required? I have to take this output, this output and this output, and then my final carry is generating, which is a part of my final answer. So to generate a final answer, I have to wait till the final carries are not generating. So what I am going to do? I am going to design a circuit. Here this is a first carry generating. The carry from last bit to last bit of the variable A and variable B, after performing addition of this, whatever carry is generating, here the first carry bit is generating. Now as soon as the last bit, that is LSB carry is generating, I want to calculate all the carry bits here, whatever generating at the early next stages. Clear? That is the logic behind carry look ahead adder. Clear? Now can I write the equations for the function PI? PI is nothing but a carry propagate. Carry propagate, I am using a variable name PI, and carry generate, I am using a variable name, let's say GI. Clear? Now PI, can I say that PI is nothing but AI XOR BI? Clear? Similarly, the carry generation GI, can I say that this is AI and BI? AI and BI. I is a symbol simply to represent the bit value of that particular number. I have used a variable I. So if I am saying that it is a LSB, so 0th bit, so A0, B0. If it is a first bit, A1, B1. If it is a third bit, A3, A2, B2, and so on. That's why this I is representing the bit value of the variable. Now the carry propagation function P is equal to A XOR B and carry generation function G is equal to AB. Now the output and sum. Now how the sum and outputs I can show? Now the sum is represented as, sum is nothing but S. The symbol I have used here, S. Now sum S is equal to represented as the carry propagation, that is S is equal to P XOR carry. Sum is equal to P XOR carry. Now here the sum SI, now I can represent as PI XOR carry. Similarly, the carry output, that is a CI plus 1. This carry output now I can represent with the expression. Expression, what is the expression now? The expression is a GI, that is a carry generation plus the carry propagation. Carry generation plus the carry propagation and the carry input. So CI plus 1, that is a carry. Now the carry function I can represent like this. This carry is a final carry, that is CI plus 1 is equal to the carry generation plus the carry propagation and the carry in. Clear? Till this point, all of you are clear? How I identified the expressions?
Yes, ma'am.
Is anybody having doubt till this point? समझ में आ गया क्या? Shubham?
Yes, ma'am.
Should I proceed?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Now, when the last bit carries a generating, when the last bit carries a generating at the same time, now I want to calculate the carry. Now with the help of these expressions, now can I say that C2 is equal to G1 plus P1 C1. Can I write an expression like this? C2 is equal to G1 plus P1 plus C1. Now I is equal to 1 here. So the CI plus 1, I plus 1, 1 plus 1, that is a C2, and G1 plus P1 plus C1. Now I am going to write the expression like this. Now C2 is a carry which is generating from the first bit to the second bit. Now similarly, I can write the C3. C3 is a carry again generating. C3 is equal to G2 plus P2 and C2. Now I can write the expression like this. But I know that C2 is equal to this expression. Now replace or put the C2 with its expression. Now after replacing a C2, now the expression for C3 will become G2 plus P2. In bracket, it is G1 plus P1 plus C1. Clear? Now again, now I can rewrite the expression like this. It is a G2 plus P2 G1. Perform the multiplication. P2 G1 plus P2 P1 and C1. Now this is the expression for C3. Now similarly, the carry generating from the second bit to the third bit and third bit to the fourth bit. Now I can find out. Now let's say I am writing the C4. Now C4 is the carry generating from third bit to the fourth bit. Now here it is G3 plus P3 and C3. This is the expression for a C4. Now how I can replace this expression? It is a G3 plus P3. Now the C3 expression, we have identified this. Now put C3 in expression. Put C3 in expression. Now C3 is equal to G2 plus P2 plus P2 G1 plus P1, P2, P1 and C1. Now after replacing all the values, now how my expression will look like? G3 plus P3 is multiplied with all. Okay. Now P3 is multiplied with G2 plus P3 is multiplied with a P2 and G1. Again P3 is multiplied with a P2, P1 and C1. Now the expression for C4 will become as G3 plus P3 G2. Then P3 P2 G1. Then P3 P2 P1 and C1. Now this is the final expression which is required to generate a carry number 4. Now by observing these three expressions, the first expression of a C2, second expression of the C3 and third expression of a C4. Now can I say that to generate a final carry C4, C4 is my final carry. To generate a final carry C4, is it required to wait for the C3? Similarly, to generate a C3, is it required to wait for a carry C2? Similarly, to generate a C2, is it required to wait for the others? No. As soon as the first carry, 0th bit to the first bit, that is a C1 is generated. As soon as the carry C1 is generated, the C2 is also calculated, C3 is calculated, C4 is calculated. Because to generate a C3, C1 is sufficient. Similarly, to generate a C4, C1 is sufficient, which is the carry generating from LSB to the next bit. Clear? Now by implementing these expression, the final expression of a C4, now we can achieve the carry look ahead technique. That carry look ahead technique is nothing but generate the carry, final carry before or in advance to find out the results. Clear? Now this advanced carry, now we can implement by using a circuit. Now the circuit for the look ahead carry generator. This is the expression for the look ahead carry generator. This look ahead carry generator is generating a carry in advance as soon as the last bit carry, that is a C1 is generated. Clear? All of you clear till this point?
Yes.
All of you clear till this point?
Yes.
Yes.
This is the expression of look ahead carry. Look ahead carry generator. What is the task of look ahead carry generator now? Generate a carry in advance. Final carry C4. For a 4-bit full adder, final carry is a C4. Now when we are considering C from a C0, C0 will be the first input, then C1, then C2, then C3 and C4 will be the final carry bit. Clear? Now here can I show or can I draw the circuit like this? Suppose to implement the circuit now, G3, the inputs required are the common inputs. Now I will take C1, G1, P1, G2, P2 and G3, P3. Now G3 plus, now first we will implement for C2. C2 will be, to generate a C2, I have to give the input as G1 and P1 C1. G1 and P1 C1. P1 C1. Give the input to the OR gate. Sorry, P1 C1. Wrong. Okay. And gate I forgot to implement. C1, G1, P1. P2, G2 and P3, G3. First we'll implement C2. For a C2 I have to give the input as G1, P1 and C1. So I have to use one AND gate. To that AND gate I have to give the input as P1, C1. So P1 will be the first input, C1 will be the second input, and this I am giving to the OR gate. The second input to the OR gate is a G1. So G1 will be the second input. This is the C2. Now C3 will be G2 plus P2 G1, P2 P1 C1. So I am using the first AND gate. First AND gate will be P2 and G1. P2 G1 and next AND gate is P2 P1, P2 P1 and C1. This is the C1. And this I am giving as an input to the OR gate. This is OR gate. Third input is G2. This is a G2.
Ma'am,
Yes.
instead of P1 you G1. Instead of P1 you join G1.
Instead of P1,
You join G1.
where
Second AND gate.
second AND gate,
No, third AND gate. Third.
this one, this one.
Third AND gate. Yes.
Okay. What the inputs are for a third AND gate? P2. This is a P2. Then second input is P1. This is a P1. And the third one is a C1. Similarly, बरोबर आहे ना?
The P1 is actually you join to G3.
This is a P1 na? This P1. Okay, sorry. Clear.
Join to G1.
This is a P1. Okay. Now the next one. This is a C3 and for a C4. Now to implement C4, first AND gate to P3 and G2. P3 and C2. Now directly I am giving the names. P3 and G2. It is generating the output. Give the common inputs. You complete in your notebook. Okay. Second AND gate. P3, P2, G1. P3, P2 and G1. P3, P2 and G1. Third AND gate. P3, P2, P3, P2, P1 and C1. P3, P2, P1 and C1. And finally, I am performing the addition by using OR gate. First input, second input, third input, and fourth input is the G3, which is your C4. Connect all these inputs, common inputs. Now this is the look ahead carry generator. Completed? Yes, completed?
Yes, yes.
By giving the common inputs, now this is the look ahead carry generator. Now this look ahead carry generator, now we can implement or we can use in our full adder, parallel adder to perform the addition. Clear? Now how I can use? Now let's say this is my look ahead carry generator. This is look ahead carry generator. Now this look ahead carry generator, what it needs the inputs, what it requires? It requires the inputs P1, G1, P2, J2, P3, G3, P4, G4. Clear? And what it is generating output? C2, C3, C4, C5. Clear? When I'm starting with the C1, then it is generating the output till the C4. When I'm starting with a C0, it is generating the output with a C3. Do you clear? Okay. Now, suppose if I'm starting with the inputs with the A1, B1, A2, B2, A3, P3 and so on. Now, suppose the carry input given here as this is the first XOR gate which is generating the P0. The inputs are A0, B0. Same input I am giving to the AND gate which is generating the G0. The inputs are A and B0. Clear? And the input I am giving here as a C0, carry in. This is a C0, carry in C0. Clear? Now when the P0, G0, when the P0, G0 will be received by the look ahead carry generator, what it will generate? It will generate the C1. Are you getting? Are you getting it? Here, what we have seen, when we are getting the, here, when we are getting the P1, C1 and G1, when we are getting P1, C1 and G1, C2 is generating. Clear? Similarly, can I write a statement C1? C1 कैसे generate होगा? C1 is generating as G0, P0 and C0. When I'm saying that my carries are starting with the 0th index. You can start with the 0th index or you can start with the 1 index. Doesn't matter. Accordingly, number of bits are going to be changed. Clear? Now, here I have a 0th bit. Now I have considered the index is starting from a 0th. Clear? So C0 I have a given, P0 I have a given as an input, G0 I have a given as an input. Look ahead carry generator. Now it is accepting this input and it is generating the C1. Are you getting it? Similarly, I need to use the P1, G1 and C1. The look ahead carry generator will use P1, G1 and C1 and it will generate C2. Then it will use a C2, P1, P1, G1 and it will generate C3 and so on. Clear? Now here I am generating the P1 and G1. Now for P1 and G1, again I will use the XOR gate and AND gate. This XOR gate will take the inputs now B1 and A1. And the A1 and B1 I am giving as a input. This is P1, this is a G1. It is generating the output as a C2. Now what is a C1? Similarly, I am using the P1, P2 and J2. And P3 and G3. XOR gate and gate. This is one more XOR gate and this is AND gate. The inputs I am giving as A2, B2, A3, B3. The outputs generated are C1, C2 and C3. C1 is nothing but, now by using the C1, P1 is P0 and the C0. The S1 is generated. Now S2, P1 and C2. P1 and C1. It is a S0. This is S1. S0 S1 for S2 and S3. For S3, I need to give the inputs as P3, C2, C3. And final carry generating is C4. C4, which is giving me the S4, if any. This is the 4-bit parallel adder with carry look ahead generator. I hope all you have cleared the concept of look ahead carry generator and how the look ahead carry generator is used into the parallel adders. Yes, clear? What is the name of IC to perform this function? Look ahead carry generator 74182. Clear? Now the 4-bit parallel adder using 74182, we can show like this. Same function, same procedure. This is 74182. Okay. The inputs are given with a A0, B0. Here A0, B0, A1, B1, A2, B2 and A3, B3. The inputs are given and they are generating with XOR and AND gate. Whatever the XOR gate, I will show only for one now. A3, B3. Remaining you just complete it. This is a G3, P3. It is generating G0, P0, G1, P1. Same diagram. Whatever the diagram we have drawn here, only the IC name I have given, that is 74182. G2, P2. It is a generating the, it is accepting the inputs, carry generation, generator and the carry propagation and the carry input. This is a carry in. This carry in is the input to the carry look ahead generator, that is 74182, and it is creating the or generating the output in the form of a carry. So this is the carry Cn plus 1, Cn plus 2, Cn plus 3 and so on. So the carry is C1, C2, C3 and so on, and by using these carries, this is a S0, input is P0 and this carry C0, this is a C0. C in, that is a C0, you can say that this is C0. This is C1, C2, C3. Okay. XOR gate to generate the S1, it is taking the input as C1 as a first input, second as a P1. Similarly, the XOR gate to generate the S2, C2 as a input and P2. Similarly, the S3 is a generating with the C3 and P3 sum. And along with that, it is a generating the final carry propagation and carry generation. Yes, clear? 4-bit parallel adder with 74182. Now if I want to extend the 4-bit parallel adder with the 8-bit parallel adder or 16-bit or 24-bit parallel adder by using the 74182, then at that time to use into the further addition, the carries propagation and carry generation, that is a P bar and G bar, two inputs are generating by the 74LS3, and the P is equal to the P bar and G bar, that is active low signals available into the 74182. These are, it is nothing but the AND gate. The input given is a P bar. The first input is a P bar, second input is of that carry. And OR gate, this OR gate, this is the final carry for the next. This is a G bar. G bar as a first input and this is a second input. Final carry out. This is for the next. When we are extending. For next adder. Clear? So this is the whole thing about the parallel adders. Is anybody having doubt in today's two lectures? Is anybody having doubt in